Hello everyone and welcome back to another exciting episode of Places in News. From political breakthroughs to natural disasters and global events, let's begin our journey with the spiritual heights of India. On June 21st, International Yoga Day was celebrated across the globe, but one of the most visually stunning events took place in Leh, Ladakh. At an altitude of over 11,000 feet, more than 10,000 participants, including soldiers, monks, and tourists, practiced yoga against the backdrop of the mighty Himalayas. This location, with the spiritual calm and rarefied air, perfectly embodied this year's theme, Yoga for Self and Society. The high-altitude celebration highlighted India's soft power and drew attention to Ladakh as a peaceful spiritual destination. From the calmness of the mountains, we zoom into the fast-paced world of artificial intelligence in Singapore. Singapore solidified its place as the epicenter of global tech diplomacy by hosting the Global AI and Governance Summit 2025. With delegates from over 70 countries, the summit tackled critical discussions around ethical AI deployment, cross-border data sharing, algorithmic transparency, and global regulation frameworks. The event wasn't just about showcasing innovation, it was a signal that small nations can lead big conversations on technology's role in shaping a fair and inclusive digital future. Singapore also announced funding for AI in climate modeling and education reform. Leaving Southeast Asia behind, we now head to West Asia to Ramallah, Palestine, where a major diplomatic shift just made history. Palestine returned to center stage in global diplomacy as several key nations, including France and Spain, extended formal diplomatic recognition to the state of Palestine. The city of Ramallah, which functions as the administrative capital, was lit up with parades, fireworks, and emotional gatherings. This geopolitical shift is being seen as a turning point in the Israel-Palestine conflict, especially as EU foreign policy appears to be aligning more with a two-state solution. The move has sparked both hope and tension in the region. From political waves to ocean waves, we fly across the Atlantic to Miami, Florida, where the sea is hotter than ever before. Miami faced a marine climate emergency as ocean temperatures hit 38.4 degrees Celsius, the highest ever recorded in Florida's coastal waters. The heat wave has endangered fragile coral ecosystems, triggered mass fish die-off, and heightened concerns about hurricane intensification in the upcoming Atlantic storm season. Marine scientists called it a feverish warning from the ocean. Residents, fishermen, and local officials are now scrambling to mitigate economic and ecological fallout. Miami continues to be the ground zero of America's climate change challenge. Returning to India, this time to the bustling tech hub of Gurugram, where tremors reminded us of the Earth's hidden power. On June 24, Gurugram experienced a tremor measuring 5.2 on the Richter scale, triggered by seismic activity in Afghanistan's Hindu Kush region. Although the quake was mild, it jolted people out of their daily routines, especially in high-rise corporate buildings. No injuries or structural damages were reported. However, experts warn that this serves as another reminder of the seismic vulnerabilities in the national capital region, which lies dangerously close to multiple fault lines and lacks adequate infrastructure preparedness. We now cross hemispheres to South America, near the rainforest city of Manaus, Brazil. Wildfires surged to their highest levels since 2021. Fueled by illegal logging and prolonged drought, the fires torched over 5 lakh hectares of rainforest. The smoke caused severe air quality alerts, halted flights, and overwhelmed hospitals treating respiratory illnesses. Activists are urging immediate intervention to protect indigenous communities and preserve biodiversity. Global attention is again fixed on Brazil's forest policies and the urgent need for sustainable land management in the Amazon basin. And that wraps up this edition of Places in News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives from across the globe.